Last-minute campaigning in Michigan included a former vice president today. Mike Pence hit the trail for Republicans running for Congress in at least 3 districts.
Political reporter Rick Alvin caught up with the former vice president in Portage and spoke to him about what a Republican majority would mean. Rick?
Yeah, the vice president talked a lot about retaking the House and Senate, with particular emphasis on the House, where he served and where the candidates he's supporting are either already in office or hoping to be. Congressman Bill Huizenga, who is running in the newly reconfigured 4th District, hosted the event. Congressman Tim Walberg also attended to hear the former number 2 man in the administration talk about why they both should be reelected. After Pence spoke to an assembled group and spent a fair amount of time shaking hands and taking selfies, I asked him about how effective a majority legislature can be in divided government. Mr. Vice President, how confident are you there will be Republican majorities after this election? And if there are, how will the GOP be able to pursue their initiatives given a Democratic administration?
Well, Rick, it's good to see you again. Look, if all of us do all that we need to do, I believe we're going to begin a great American comeback on November the 8th. But we have 4 days to this election. And it's important that everyone that shares our values, who looks at the Trump-Pence years and sees the prosperity and security that resulted before those difficult days of the pandemic struck, it knows we couldn't get back to that. Everybody needs to be out and needs to help. Now, that being said, I believe it's going to happen. I've traveled to more than 35 states over the last year. I've been campaigning with candidates for the House and Senate for governorships around the country, and I can tell you, I was there the last time that we fired Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House, and I got a feeling that we're going to do it one more time. And I'm convinced that the people of Michigan, as they've done before, are going to lead the way.
Well, you just heard Mr. Pence say that he's traveled to 35 states in this election cycle in support of trying to help Republicans take control of both the House and Senate. And now we will see how that all turns out in just about 4 days.